Good Saturday morning to you, ladies and gentlemen. This is Rusty78609, and I'm on fire. I'm excited because in 2 more days I'll be going to my new home base in Bracketville, Texas at Fort Clark Spring, and I'm looking forward to that. Yeah, it's Saturday morning. We leave Monday morning on our way to a new adventure and a new place to live and all that stuff, and I got things to do, and that's enjoyable for me. But anyway, again, good morning. Today is the first day of the rest of your life. Make it a good one. It's the day after yesterday, day before tomorrow. It's right now, and right now just went. So, if there's anything you want to be doing, I suggest that you be doing it. Okay? And then what else? I've been living in an RV a long time. You know that. Hey, Google, tell us a joke.
How did the barber win the race? He knew a shortcut.
Boo. Yes. Anyway, hey, Google, what's the temperature in Fairbanks, Alaska? She lost her voice again, but right now it's -7 with a high of 2. That's cold, baby. That is damn cold, you know. But if you're used to it and you got the clothes, no problemo. Hey, Google, what's the temperature?
In Buchanan Dam, it's currently 38 degrees.
With a high of 72. What's the temperature in Bracketville, Texas?
Right now in Bracketville, it's 49 degrees.
Yeah, it's warmer in the mornings, but it's the same high 73. Well, it's 72 here, 73 there. So that's good. I like that. Like it. Hope it continues in that vein, you know, where the highs aren't too high, but the lows are, you know, not freezing, so to speak. But anyway, what else is going on? Got a couple of videos for noon. It'd be just little short ones, softball stuff. I did a driving video when I left the dermatologist office, and I left one when I left the eye doctor's office. And just for you older people like me, I'll give you some updates on what's going on here. So you can, so when you get to be my age, you'll say, oh, that's pretty normal. So anyway, having said that, let's do the positive energy thing. Ding.
I love you. I know. You're probably thinking you don't even know me. You're right. But if people can hate for no reason, I can love.
Whatever. I like me. I mean, I'm happy with me, so that's good. Well, thank you, thing. Anyway, moving along to Albert Orozco on the tiny home. Says, that isn't insulation, it's just a vapor barrier. Come on, get down, Rusty. Thank you, Albert. But actually, it does act as insulation, Albert. I promise you it does. It keeps the wind out. GB Marie, expensive to heat, heat rises to upstairs. Expensive to heat, heat rises to upstairs. Well, it seemed to me that would be cheaper to heat upstairs. But anyway, thank you, GB Marie. Robert Williams, Happy Beer 30. It was. I enjoyed every beer. Der Trixa from the North Sea in Germany. Good Saturday morning. Greetings to all of you over the pond. The pond being the Atlantic Ocean. Thank you, Der Trixa. King for a day. Anybody here remember the old floor furnaces and open flame gas heaters? We would straddle or stand in front of those to get warmed up and then run and jump into bed and under the covers before the heat wore off. Yeah, we had those old Dearborn heaters. We had 2 of them. We had one in the dining area in the kitchen, and then we had one in the little hallway between the bedrooms, and that was it. That was the heat for our home in Kennedy, Texas, when I was growing up. And yeah, I remember laying my blue jeans on the floor in front of it and letting them heat up. Go back and get in bed and let them warm up my jeans, and then come put them on. Yeah, because it was cold in that house when I grew up. James Ortiz, I had pizza 30 at the mall. It was good. Good for you, James. I'm glad you enjoyed that. Larry Dill, Rusty, those Mr. Heaters are supposed to heat 450 square feet and run off propane, so maybe you could run off your RV tank. Just a thought. Also, kerosene heaters work well. Yeah, they do. I've never owned a kerosene heater. I've been in homes where they have them and you can smell the kerosene. As far as the propane, no, we're going to go all electric. I don't want to gas myself, but thank you. This person's name is Charles Garth Masters. Got 3 names. Thanks for the enjoyable videos. I look forward to them every day. Some areas in Fort Clark Springs are zoned for propane services. Propane heating, cooking, water heating are more economical than electric, as well as more reliable, especially economical for part-timers as there is no monthly access fee. Yeah, I agree with you, but in my area, they ain't no propane there as far as I know. It's electric and that's it. But that's all right. It ain't going to be that big a deal. King for a day again. Bottom line on Beer 30. I've tried all kinds of space heater and found none, zero zilch of them work to my satisfaction. The heaters you buy in typical big box stores max out at 1,500 watts. That's true. I believe you can get 4,000 to 6,000. But anyway, no, I'm going to get one or two of those oil-filled radiator things. They seem to be, even though they're slower on the startup, but once they get heated, they're the most economical to run of all the electric heaters that I've seen. Stroker Ace, not a bad size at all on the tiny home. No, it's like 320 square feet or something. This is Daryl Patrick on Beer 30. Looks like you got the perfect new place for your needs. Can't wait till the polishing starts. It's already started. I've already got furniture, one chair, and I've got the termite inspection done. I got the house sprayed for insects and stuff. I've seen some YouTube videos from other RVers passing through. Looks like a lot of history and cool places and things to see there in surrounding area. Going to be a great new adventure. Best of luck to you. Cheers. Yeah, there's more to that adventure. I'll give you in the noon videos. Yeah, I got things to do. Daryl Hill, just think how Americans could live so affordable and in comfort if it were not for the bureaucrats. It's all about property value in America to appease the rich and, of course, collect tax revenue. Well, it's the way it is, guys. It's called a system. And you're either in it or out of it. And getting out of it, the system is not easy. Little Kittle, Beer 30, great video as usual. Always learn a lot. I think you always seem young. You seem more vigorous and active than when I first started watching your channel about 5 years ago. Keep young, keep healthy and young at heart. That's it, babe. Just keep doing. Keep moving. That's it. Rocky the Rock, Carlsbad, New Mexico. I went to Long John Silver's for supper, then went to the theater and watched the new Venom movie. It's a good movie. Venom? I don't know what that's about. Thank you, Rocky the Rock. I don't go to theaters. Jose Flores. When your mouth's getting a dry, you're plenty high. George Thorogood. When your mouth is getting dry, you're plenty high. Possibly. Thank you, Jose. RV Living with the Geezer. Check that channel out. Really enjoyed Beer 30. Check Tractor Supply for heaters. Mr. Redstone. Oh, my Redstone electric is the best I've ever had. Only $22. Thank you very much for the tip. Raccoon Little Bear. I like the layout, but I would probably add a small back door. Cheers. That's on the tiny home I did the video. It only had one entrance. My home down there in the valley, not in the valley, but west of here in Brackettville, just has one entrance, but it's got plenty of windows. Moya King, my daughter works in the local bar, so I popped out to see her and had myself a couple of pints of Guinness. Yemas, cheers in Greek. Rusty. Yemas. Is it Yemas or Yemas? Yemas? Hey Google. Oh, she can't talk yet. She's rebooting. She does it every morning. She updates herself. Anyway, thank you, Moya King. The Life and Times of Crazy Patrick. Have not got to say hi for a few days. Been watching your videos. All great videos as always. Your positive rubs off. Thanks for that. Been still watching and dealing with this crap. All my plans changed overnight. Well, do what you got to do, Crazy Patrick. Enjoy your life and stay healthy. Hey Google, how do you say cheers in Greek?
In Greek, that's.
Στην υγεία σας.
Anything else you want me to translate?
No.
Got it. I'll stop translating.
Siriasas. Okay, Moya. Anyway, Snowy Bells 12. Howdy, Rusty. Good night, Rusty. Sleep well because weekend is next and you be ready to do the best you do. You are just great. Keep it up. This is Snowy Bells 12. Keep up the good thinking. Take care and be safe. You too, Snowy Bells 12. Robert Taylor, Coors Original, The Banquet. I used to drink Coors Original a long time ago. Drill Sergeant, that's a game changer for sure. Yeah, the tiny home at Home Depot. I thought it was. Lawrence Cutting, on Beer 30, he said, I believe it's roadkill. LOL. Love you, Rusty. Thank you, Lawrence. Ingy Moore on Beer 30. Ingy Moore says, have been using them for several years. No problem with them. Apparently that's on the oil field electric heaters, radiators. Same person. No, they don't. No, they don't. No, they don't. The oil radiators are great. I leave them on low most of the time, and my house stays at 70. Yeah, I've had a one before, and it worked great for me, and so I'm probably going to try that again. I'd just forgotten about it. They're too big for the RV, but they would work well in a home. Terry L., my grandmother had a wood heater in the living room and a wood stove in the kitchen. If we wanted to eat or keep warm, we had to get wood. I won't discuss the outhouse behind the chicken pens. I always enjoyed going to her house. Yeah, we had an outhouse when I was growing up. Two-holer. Rokomo 1. I've been keeping up with you all these years, but I have just decided that I'm going to have to start commenting again, and I'm glad that I decided that it's always fun to see and hear from you. Thank you, Rokomo 1. Glad to have you commenting. Brian Melton. $16,000 for a shell. For around double that price, you basically got move-in ready and land. I think you did great on your new place. Thanks for the video. Well, that's on the tiny home. I'm not buying one, Brian. I just did the video. Alvin Mosso. Great talk, Rusty. Have a wonderful weekend. You too, Alvin Mosso. Steve Wheatley on Beer 30. You're right. You'd be asking for trouble to tow anything with Sparky. No, I agree. It's not designed for that. It's not designed to tow anything, just like the Toyota Prius is not designed to tow anything. Actually, most of the four-cylinder hybrids are not designed for towing, even though they can tow a small amount. Tom, how old is this realtor? Is she under the impression you got a big estate? No, she's married and got a family. I mean, she doesn't care about me. No, when people are being nice, you can always look for a motive, but to me, I think she's just a small town gal doing what she thinks is right. Yeah. Truman Jensen, water turn on. I needed water turned off. Call water company. There was very fast service. No charge to turn off water or fix any damage if they damage something. If you do it yourself, you have to fix this in California. Oil heater. They work in smaller rooms. Nice, even heat. I had one for about 5 years. Worked great. Thank you, Truman. That's the kind of stuff I like to have. That's good information. Deborah Dockler. Rusty, awesome to you and your house. I hope it works out for you. I maybe would go solar for heat and electricity. Yeah. Do that, Deborah. That's a good idea. Mark Babcock. You the guy, Rusty. Love the videos. Thank you. That was on Beer 30, and here's another one on Beer 30. Samantha, you need to make beer commercials. You make it look so good. Do they still make beer commercials? I don't know. I haven't seen one in ages. I think they quit advertising. Well, you take, Tesla's one of the few, in fact, maybe the only automobile company that does no advertising at all. None. And he gets the media. That company is their company. I mean, they take care of him. Camper's Choice. I've been getting by just fine with 1,500 watt temperature controlled heaters. My heating bill is now 1/3 of what it used to be. I do use the oven on really cold days to take the chill off. I know you're not supposed to do, but I do me. You do you, Camper's Choice. Do what you got to do. Spiderhead. How are you doing, Spiderhead? He said, consider a space heater on propane or natural gas. Just a thought. Still works if the power goes out. Have a great weekend, Rusty. Thank you. Well, I'll have the RV if I have to get in it for sure. But in that area, I don't recall seeing any propane tanks or anything, but I'll check. Thank you. Leadville Gold. Looking forward to the move. Change is living. I agree. Love my Beer 30. Love mine too. I have it every single day that ends in Y. Tommy Rants RV. When I left work today, they told us to take Monday off because the techs would be tweaking the blah blah on our computer server. Then I got home and watched an inspirational Beer 30. Man, talk about getting the weekend off to a great start. Thanks, Rusty. Thank you, Tommy Rants RV. Enjoy your weekend. 10 little Indians on the tiny home. I'd have no problem living in there. The only complaint I would have is the limited ceiling height upstairs. Sure, you can cram insulation between the studs, but you should have some room for ventilation too. Well, put in windows for ventilation. And as far as the ceiling height upstairs, it just slopes right up. You know what I mean? You know, it's fine. You won't have any problem with that. Donald Vesey, those heaters don't dry out sinuses because you're not using dry heat. He's talking about the oil field ones. Yeah, so that's just an extra bonus. Yeah, thank you. I plan on getting 2 of them, I believe. And I'm going to get the ones they have at Home Depot that has, 3 settings, 600, 900, and 1500, because you can probably leave them on overnight at 600, and that would kind of heat the whole house probably, or keep it warm. Thank you, Donald. Proton neutron, illegal as a dwelling. Note there are no fire stops between the wall studs. I don't know about that. Put them in then. Proton, add them. You can do that. Donald Vesey on Beer 30. Hey, Rusty, I use those radiator heaters in Colorado. They're great. Just close off the rooms you don't need. No smell or leaking. I moved it to bedroom at night. Good luck, Don. Thank you, Don. Appreciate it. Good info. We'll do a few more here. Stephen Reinhardt. In addition to the previous comment I made, the system is called Southwest Area Rural Transit, SWART, main office located on Main Street, Uvalde, Texas. I'll have to check on that because I will need in December or January some transit, and I'll explain that at the noon video. Steve Reinhardt again. There is a paratransit system which services 8 counties, including Kinney County, period, which would include Brackettville and Fort Clark Springs. I'm assuming it's based out of Uvalde. Okay, well, I'm going to have to check on this. It says it will take you to doctor's appointments, grocery, etc. I think I like that. Thank you, Stephen. I need to come back and make a note of that. Anyway, we'll do 2, 3 more, and then we'll shut her down because I need to go back and write that down before I forget. Hot Limited, salute to you. Joe 9209, it sounds like you will miss the hill country. Well, you'd have to if you've lived here as long as I have. I mean, it's been a good home area for me, and I know where everything is, and I got to I know I've been to the HEB in Uvalde, and I've been to the one in Eagle Pass, and I've been to the one in Del Rio. I mean, I've been to all 3 of those communities a few times, so I know a little bit about them, but it's going to be some relearning. The last one here is Wayman Samang, Beer and Bacon. Nice house. I could live there without any problems. Great price. Good heads up, Rusty. Thank you. Well, I just stumbled into it. Oh, this is Nancy Ellis. This is on Beer 30. She says, "Hi, Rusty. So glad the T-shirt fits. I'm the one who sent it. Thank you." Yeah, the one that says I make beer disappear. That's my superpower. And the lady who gave you a lesson on pronouncing Astatula, Florida, that is. I have used the oil field heaters for probably 10 years and have never had a smell from them. I've had a total of 2. Nothing wrong with dreaming. It'll keep you from getting bored with life. You're absolutely right. But anyway, thank you, Nancy, for the comment, and thank you for the T-shirt. Enjoy your day and enjoy your weekend. With that in mind, thumbs up, ladies and gentlemen. Carpe diem. Adios. Bye-bye. Hasta luego. Vaya con Dios. No, it ain't either. It's thumbs up, carpe diem, adios, bye-bye. Buy anything you want, anytime. But if you think about it, use the link to Amazon products in the description of all of my videos. Why? Because it doesn't cost you a penny to use it. You just click on the link, go to Amazon, and buy whatever you choose. That's the way it works. Then Amazon takes care of me. It's pennies, but pennies add up to dollars. That's the way it works. But anyway, thank you. For those of you that have used the link, thank you very much. And then what else? Drink plenty of water. 3 or 4 quarts a day won't hurt you. It's good for you. It'll help you avoid gout, kidney stones, and help you lose weight because you'll be full of water, and you won't be hungry. You won't want to snack. And the only way to lose weight and keep it off is, you know it and I know it, eat less. That's it. That's the only way to do it. And then what else? Take deep breaths. Breathe in really deep. Hold it for a few seconds and then breathe out slowly. Why? Because that relieves stress. And relieving stress does what? Lowers your blood pressure. Is that good for you? You bet. Do that several times a day. And then what else? Stretch, stretch, stretch. Swivel, swivel, swivel. Walk, walk, walk. Pedal, pedal, pedal. Exercise your body once or twice a day, every single day. Why? Because you'll feel better immediately and you may live longer, healthier because of that one thing. And then what else? Very important. Stand guard at the door of your mind. Do not let negative Nancy or negative Ned get inside of your head. This is your head, your brain, your frontal lobes, your consciousness. All those little neurons in there are forming neural links, which is every single thought you have. So, common sense says add good ingredients. Ta-da, problem solved. Don't watch the news. Don't watch the news. Do not watch the news. Why? Because it's the negativity from the whole universe brought to you by highly paid talking heads paid to get in your head and stir up your emotions. Well, they have to. If the ratings don't go up or stay the same, they're out. So, will they take liberties with the truth? Yes. Will they exaggerate? Yes. So if you got to get a dose of negativity, read it. Takes out all the emotion. Okay? And then the best thing to do is if you have a question about something, do your own research. Don't watch the news at all. It doesn't hurt you not to. You're not going to miss anything. Anyway, with that in mind, let's see. Accentuate the positive, eliminate the negative, at ease, carry on, adios, bye-bye, hasta luego, vaya con Dios, aloha, until the noon video, which will be a couple of healthy things, and then enjoy your weekend. That's it, guys. Adios, carry on, bye-bye.